First, I'm going to show you how to add using the external tool. So over here, make sure on the left-hand side you have module selected, and then click on the plus sign of the module that you want to add the external tool to. From this drop-down menu, you're going to select external tool, and then in this alphabetized list, you're going to select Hmh Ed linking tool, LTIA. Once it opens, it might be too small for you, so you can always extend and make the window a little bit bigger. And then this is where, if you have the resource that you know you want to select, maybe it's part of the student ebook, you're going to select that. And from the filter, you can select which module. So let's say we're doing reconstruction. And then you need to find which of the lessons that you want to add. And over here, you're going to select the Create LMS link. Once you have selected that, you're going to click on the Add Item. And now it's added it to that module as an external link. And make sure you publish it so that your students can see it. Now I'm going to show you how to add the LTIA as a in the rich content editor. I would recommend this is, like, let's say you're giving them all the content and all the directions and you're saying make sure that you read these pages. You could actually put it within your instructions for the page. So I'm going to click on the plus sign, and now I'm going to select a page, and then I'm going to call it the lesson overview, and then click Add Item. Now that I've added the item, to make edits to that item, I'm going to select it and then hit the Edit button. In this box, you would give your directions, and then insert the link. So over here on the right, where it's like a little plug, this is your external tool in your rich content editor. All these pieces here, like your font and things like that, is your rich content editor. So we're going to click on the apps, and from the alphabetical list, you're going to find the HMH. So it's in alphabetical order. And here's the Ed one, so I'm going to select that one. Now, if you notice, it didn't pull up the same view that we had before. So if we want to go back to the view that we saw before, you're going to have to click here. So now it's the same view that I had before. And if it's still a student ebook, then I can select that one. And again, choosing your filters, whether it be a chapter or module. And then go to the lesson, create the LMS link. And then once you're done, you can save and publish. And the students can click on that, and it should open in a new window for the students. So once I save it, you're not going to be able to do it as a student view because they're not actually on the Ed platform. So as a teacher, you could click on this link, and then it would open in a new tab for them. And then you would just let them know that once they're done reading, then they can close this item, and then they would have this overview in the other screen. And that's the rich content editor way. The last thing I'm going to show you is the assignment. And this is something that you could not create a link and then share it with another teacher. So you would have to create it for your classes specifically. So I'm going to click on the plus sign in modules, and I'm going to create a new assignment. Once I create the assignment, you click on it to edit it. I'm going to click edit. In the box, I'll put my directions as usual. You do need to give it a point value for the grade passback to work. So however points you usually do, you could set that there. And then this is the most important piece here, is the submission type. So from this drop-down menu, I'm going to select external tool. I'm going to select find. Again, if it's in alphabetical order, go to Hmh Ed linking tool, select it, give it a moment to load. Remember, just like before, right now I'm in the student ebook, so I want to go back to all the different selections. So up here I need to select this, and I can view by content or by standard. And now this time I can select an assessment for the grade passback. Remember, in the corner you can make this bigger to view. And again, if I want to filter by module, I'll stick with what I had. So module 19, I did lesson 3, so maybe I want them to do the lesson 3 online lesson assessment. They also said to make sure that in the format you select only the digital assessment, because if you select the other ones, then you could potentially have a PDF and it won't have that grade passback. So make sure you have the digital assessment and then create the LMS link. Once you do that, you can create the assignment name, the start and the due date, any directions that you want to. What you need to make sure is that if you have classes that are US history regular and then a canvas tile with advanced, you want to make sure that when you go down to select the classes that you only select the advanced sections that are in this actual course. If you have a regular class as well, you're going to have to select that one separately, and then you would click assign, and then it would create the grade passback for those students. And that's it.